Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's talk about TikTok. I know, everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing the TikTok. So here's the deal, right? When I first saw TikTok, I was like, this is weird. This is so weird. It's basically like preteens and then 50-year-old men trying to belly dance. Yeah. But you know what? It's so addictive. There's some really funny stuff on there. There's some like kind of like Vine-esque kind of videos. And then there's a really weird side of it where you're just like, I'm sure half the people on there need to be arrested for something. But my God, there are some terrible makeup videos on there. And that's what we're going to do today. We are reacting to TikTok makeup videos. So let's get into it. Just before we get into that, if you don't know who I am, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life. And it is my goal here to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup with all the makeup knowledge. So if that sounds like something you would like, yes, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, let's do this. What am I doing? By the way, I don't have like a followable TikTok account. I literally just have it for this reason. So what I've done is I've favorited or hearted some hacks that have been sent to me from you guys. So thank you so much. And we're gonna have a little look at those now.
Hey guys, so I'm going to show you a hack to clean your makeup brushes. It's not really a hack, but maybe it's a hack. And don't mind that one, my daughter cut it. So you take this and you're going to make sure it's clean. Color Switch Mini, I got this from Sephora. And then you're going to use whatever soap you use to clean your brushes. I use Aussie shampoo. Yeah, I know, it's just, that's what works for me. And then you're going to put some in there and then wet it a little. And take your dirty brush and just swirl it around. Hold on. It's hard to swirl with one hand, but you guys get it. And then you're gonna want to rinse it, and you come out with a perfectly clean brush. And you don't need one of those little silicone mats. I think this works like 10 times better, and it literally gets all the pigment out. And when the sponge is clean and dry, you can switch out your colors with it too.
So here's, they look really clean, but here's my concern with like the color switch things. I have one. They are quite abrasive. They're an abrasive sponge, not even a sponge. So it's fine for like, it has to be quite abrasive to really brush off that color on your brush dry to then be able to go into, you know, like a new color. So I maybe wouldn't use it every single time to wash your brushes, especially if you don't want your brushes to go all frizzy and sprayed out. Save yourself some time and just use your hand. You don't actually need something to physically rub at the brush. I don't use anything to physically rub at the brushes and mine come out absolutely fine. But yeah, that's fine if you want to do like a deep clean. Maybe you've used a product on a brush like a lipstick or something that really can't come out, or like a cream product that hardens. Eyeliner, gel liner, for example. But I wouldn't do that every single time to your brushes. So this one next, listen, I swear every single one of you sent this to me. Let's have a look at it.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look. And it's gonna.
Okay, so so many of you sent this to me. Here's the deal. Yes, it does work. It is not a new technique. It might be like trending at the moment, but this is a very old makeup technique. Hi everyone, it's me, just here to correct myself. I obviously didn't watch this video close enough. In this video, she moisturizes and then puts on powder and then puts on a primer and then does her foundation. That's not the correct way to do it. It should be moisturizer, primer, then powder, and if you want to a setting spray, you don't actually have to use the setting spray. I obviously didn't watch that close enough, but that's actually not the correct order to do it in. I mentioned it in my video for oily skin for full coverage. I believe Wayne Goss mentions it a million times in his videos. Jackie Aina does it in every single video when she does her skin. So it's a well-known technique. Here's the deal though, it's not for everyone. Dry skins, I absolutely would not try this technique, especially if your skin is flaky. It's really, really great for oilier skin because it completely almost like dries out a layer of skin. You can use powder. I personally use the MAC Matte Fix Plus because it is a setting spray with powder in already. So you would do all your skincare. You can do this instead of a primer and then spray that all over the face if you're using the MAC Fix Plus matte one, or if you're using powder. Give it a few minutes. Don't go straight on with your foundation because you want the powder to become part of your skin and part of your skincare. And then do your foundation. It is a really amazing, amazing technique. It might seem a little bit crazy and like a fad, do you know what I mean? And just for like, just doing it for attention, but it's a really amazing technique. Try it, especially if you get like an oilier nose. It's a really good technique. Okay, what's next?
I'm about to show you how you could apply your false lashes in less than 10 seconds. First thing you want to do is get your lash glue. Get a lash glue that has a tip kind of similar to a liquid liner. Like this. Then you want to get your mirror, tilt your head back. Then you want to apply the glue as close as possible to your lash line, just like you apply liquid liner. Now once you're done, get your lashes, girl. Then I get my lashes with my lash tweezers. I mean, if you do like that, you can use your hands, but I like to use these. Then take your lashes, plop those babies on. You don't even have to wait for the glue to dry. Then I just squeeze my lashes with the false lashes, so you know, no glue's showing through. Add some mascara.
Okay, so here's the deal with that one. Whoops. It's a really, really good technique if you are very good at applying liner. So here's a few things to consider before you do that. There's nothing wrong with it. Go ahead and do it. Like, what a great technique if you get like lash glue everywhere. Here's the deal though. If you're going to do a look like this, using a black duo glue, it stays black. It doesn't dry clear. So you either have to be really good at applying it so it looks like a really thin layer so your lash completely hides it, because if some comes on top, you're gonna see it basically. If you're gonna do it before eyeshadow, I don't know who does their lashes before eyeshadow, but you can't put eyeshadow very well on top of lash glue, so that's gonna be on your lid. And also if you're gonna do it after, if you're not wearing a solid black line, you're gonna see that uneven glue texture. So make sure you're using a really thin layer, or just do the occasional line, or use a very thin, I can't bother to get up and get it, a very thin eyeliner brush. Bear in mind the glue is going to ruin it, so make sure it's only used for that purpose from then on. But that's a really good technique. It stops you from getting glue everywhere, and you know, it's probably a lot easier to apply your lashes, but just be wary that it's going to show up. You're going to see the glue. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. That was nice and quick. Okay, so here's something to bear in mind when using products in different areas. It's absolutely fine to do that. I think it's a really nice technique, but bear in mind what that product is for. So especially with lips, it's a lip product. It's going to hydrate the lip. It has hydrating ingredients in it. So it's going to go super oily on the lids. It's going to be really greasy on the cheeks as well. So prep your skin correctly. Or use like a matte lip product would last a little bit longer. But lip products do look good everywhere, like the mattifying liquid lipsticks, but with a gloss or like a glossy lipstick like that, just be really, really aware that has different ingredients to an eyeshadow and a blusher. So you need to be careful for skin underneath. Who is next?
I was kissing you with my eyes open, but you said keep them closed and be in the moment. So I did my best to make you feel.
Okay, so Removing eye makeup, here's something you should do, which I think she does very briefly in that video, but it's not shown very well, is with your oil-based eye makeup remover, because it's going to strip mascara off as well, is to soak a cotton pad in it and hold it on your eye and make sure you're pushing it into all the corners and all this kind of area, so that when you do wipe off, you get more of a clean swipe, if that makes sense. You don't have to rub the eye so much. I also don't like to remove this way. I kind of like to remove in and round because I don't like to stretch the skin so much. Personal opinion, wipes. Wipes should not be part of your skincare routine. I have a video here about it. I'll link some more videos below about wipes. Even if you're like, oh, but I wipe my face first and then I cleanse it off. That wipe has touched your skin. Wipes are really, really bad for you guys. Really bad for your skin. I'm not going to argue about it. They're bad for your skin, full stop. It should not even be a pre-cleanse. Don't even use a wipe as a pre-cleanse. Use an oil. If you like wipes because it's quick and easy, so is micellar water, and it cleans more than a wipe. If you like that action of just being really quick, just pour and then wipe. Trust, just get rid of wipes. Just get rid of wipes. Okay, what is next? Yeah, so that's a good little fix. The only thing, bear this in mind, so with glue on lashes, on the rib, it's not so much like, oh my god, you can see the glue. Look at a lash, I don't have any. The lashes with the glue on, it's more the smoothness. How do I describe this? So we take a look at that video, let's pause it on that end bit. You want that rib to be touching the skin. The hard bits of glue, the dried out bits of glue, create lumps and bumps, so you don't get a nice even application, and it can kind of move and crease with the lash. So ideally you want to kind of soften that glue and peel it off really gently rather than just colouring it in. It's a good quick fix, absolutely, but then you have to clean it more, you know? So I would be cleaning that lash rather than like colouring it in. What else do we have?
Something about the way that you understand.
Okay, so let's just take a look at that product before she cuts it and then suddenly everything's fine. That's a pencil. I think she's using a lip pencil. Guys, do people wreck their skin on purpose for TikTok videos? Is that a thing? Trying to blend that into the skin. First of all, for contour, it's going to have a red undertone. It's too red. Patchy as hell because you can't blend the texture properly. Why? Why would you use a lip pencil to contour? I'm not even going to say anything about that one. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed that video, then let me know. I can definitely do more. But you guys need to help me find them. They're so difficult to find. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Consider subscribing. Also, if you liked this video, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And is there anything else? No. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you very soon. Bye.